Welcome. Let's explore how Syspro's non-conformance reporting and corrective and preventative action helps organizations maintain and improve quality standards. In this demo, we will follow the production department as they handle an incident where a product failed inspection. We'll see how they investigate, resolve, and prevent the issue from reoccurring. Everything starts with a standard. Mindful that with NCR and CAPA, we are reporting and actioning incidents where a product or process does not conform to the defined standard. So this is where we start, by defining that standard. Using our non-conformance standard program, we specify the standard and the department it belongs to. Mindful that the stakeholders in the assigned department will be responsible for carrying out actions against the non-conformance incident. We set up the type and process, which provides grouping for reports. We can attach documents, which defines our standard in more detail. And finally, the severity level, which governs what steps of the NCR and CAPA process must be completed and documented for incidents against the standard. Let's have a look at the severity level in more detail. The non-conformance severity level program allows us to define per level what steps are required throughout the NCR and CAPA process. Here we can see that critical, meaning that an incident against the standard is critical to resolve and must complete every step in the process. It is required to be closed out, corrective and preventative action plans are required to be completed, and we need an audit to confirm that our actions were implemented. The time to resolution and priority rating facilitates the automation of NCR deadline dates and prioritization of NCRs within a department. Let's look at departments next. The department program allows us to define the stakeholders that play a role and which role within the department. Once our team members are added, we can specify with a click to define which stakeholders may perform which actions. The require email flag indicates which stakeholders must receive emails on actions due, and we can set up default stakeholders to automate certain assigning of tasks. Now, with setup out the way, let's follow a non-conformance incident from creation to resolution. We use the non-conformance maintenance program for all our NCR and CAPA processes. Non-conformance reports can be triggered or created manually, but for this demo, I will create one to demonstrate the process. To create one, we click and provide the required detail. Starting with the title and details, let's describe the incident. Then select our standard against which this non-conformance incident occurred. The owner is populated automatically based on the defaults that we've set. Note that the owner and manager stakeholders automatically populates. Then finally, we need to define the origin of this incident. Then we can save the NCR so our owner can review and assign tasks. Now, from the owner's perspective, we can manage the different process steps of the NCR. Mindful that any incident starts with an investigation, our owner will assign the 3 automatically created investigation tasks. Although not required, the owner is able to set deadlines for each task to assist in keeping with the required SLA against the severity. Here we can see the due date and time based on our setup and work accordingly. On save, the stakeholder will be notified. Now, from their perspective, let's carry out the investigation. The investigator found that one of the components used against the bicycle was not the correct part. This is what caused the inspection to fail. Further investigation showed that an alternate stock code set up against the bill of material was used. However, it is the wrong stock code. Our bill of material was incorrectly set up and needs attention. The cause category is therefore a data issue. This cause category helps us identify common causes and trends that may require attention. Now let's complete the actions and discuss our findings so that the owner can plan corrective and preventative actions. So, mindful that the incorrect components were used, Silma must discuss with the production manager to arrange for rework to be completed to correct the issue. And to prevent, Silma must arrange for the bill of material master data to be corrected to ensure that the correct components are used going forward. And to close out the NCR, she must confirm with the owner that all actions have been carried out. Now, over to Silma. Selma likes to use the NCR report review program to quickly find the NCR she must work on. First, Selma reviews her actions and confirms that she has started with the work, and then confirms when the actions are completed. Selma arranged with her Syspro partner to assist with the data correction and attaches the purchase order for that work against this action. Selma then discusses with the owner and confirms all closeout actions have been completed. At this point, the issue has been corrected and prevented, and the NCR is closed out. Our auditor is then notified to carry out the audit. Our auditor loads the NCR and reviews activity statuses to ensure all actions have been completed, and then starts the audit. Each action within the NCR and CAPA is reviewed and audited to ensure it has been completed and the status is updated against each action. Then after the audit, our auditor confirms that all actions were implemented and effective, and then confirms that the related standard documentation has been updated with any changes required to embed this preventative action. Documentation can be attached as proof if required, and once all audit actions are completed and saved, our auditor confirms completion. The last step is for our NCR owner to review and ensure they are comfortable with the information on the NCR and clicks complete. Once completion is confirmed, the NCR locks down and is stored as a permanent record. Remember the purchase order Selma attached? Now, cost items like purchase orders and jobs can be attached to action items, which is used in our non-conformance cost review program to detail the costs relating to this incident. This is a great tool and valuable data used to establish the cost of quality. In summary, we've walked through how Syspro's non-conformance reporting and corrective and preventative action process helps organizations effectively manage product and process failures. We've seen how incidents are tracked from identification through investigation, corrective action, and final resolution, with the added benefit of audit trails to ensure compliance and continuous improvement. This process not only helps to prevent issues from reoccurring, but also improves accountability and enhances operational efficiency. Ultimately, Syspro's NCR and CAPA provides a structured, reliable way to maintain and elevate product quality.